and thanks for joining me on Profit with a Plan podcast. This is where you can get some great ideas to create your most profitable small business. Just so you know, financial planning isn't only for those that have a lot of money or run big companies. A workable financial plan is for us everyday small business owners and professionals that want to make great financial decisions that lead to bigger profits. So join me, Marcia, your financial business strategist, fractional CFO, and certified financial planner each Tuesday for some smart ideas that can add more profits to your bottom line. I help ambitious business owners grow their profits fast using a unique ways of growing their income and spending strategically that produce bigger profits without killing themselves or constantly chasing more clients. If you know anyone that may be curious, share my podcast and let's chat to see what we can do together to create greater profits in your business. So let's get on with today's podcast. We're talking about creating a board. Okay, so what does a board do? A board will fill the gaps that you may currently have in your business or in your leadership team. So these gaps can be filled just by ideas or strengths or strategies that someone may have. They'll be able to help with planning those strategies. So you'll have a business and you're in it and you may not think of a different way of doing something, and these board members can help you do that. They'll provide expertise that maybe you don't have or maybe that you're looking for or missing currently in the role of your executive team. They're going to provide outside experience. So just because they're a board member doesn't mean they have to understand or be in your particular business field. They could be from a competing or complementary field that will help you. But this outside experience will do tremendous leaps and bounds for your business by having someone else with a different set of eyes looking at your business and helping you make decisions. And of course, making those decisions, they're going to lead you and tell you what their experience has been in previous decisions similar to yours. So that way you're not going ahead and just trying it. They're going to give you their experience on it. So what type of business needs a board? A new business absolutely needs a board because a new business is inexperienced. The business itself, the leadership team may be inexperienced in their current market, their current business, or even in business itself. So having that experience, having the experience of an existing board member or a board member that has had experience helping your small business grow, this is a perfect time for it. Another perfect example of a business that needs a board would be a growing business. One that is looking to expand, looking to grow, maybe grow locations, grow market share, grow product or different services. Again, these board members will help make those decisions, help you make good decisions on that. Another type of business that absolutely, I can't even stress the importance of it, is a business that is fundraising. When a business is fundraising, they absolutely need to have a board to help them prepare the strategy, to show the bank that they've got the strength of outside leaders coming in. And I promise you, if you have a board in place that's supporting you, when you create your business plan to send to the lender, or if you're fundraising with private equity, when you have a board on deck, it's going to give them the confidence that it's not just you making decisions. Not that you haven't made great decisions so far, but having another couple sets of eyes on your business, a couple of different minds working in your business, you're going to have so much more of a friendly response when you're fundraising and looking for equity. Of course, larger businesses, almost every single large business has a board of directors. I myself sit on two different boards. One's a nonprofit, one's a business organization, and I'm looking for other boards to sit on, which is why I'm kind of talking about this. But larger businesses have boards. I'm on a board right now that has, I think, 20 board members. This is a huge organization. And what we do is we strategize together. And this is why these larger businesses absolutely have the boards, is because they need them to help make decisions. And most likely they've gotten some fundraising, and those fundraising was supported by those board members. So larger businesses will always have a board. And if you're growing, or you're a new business, or you're expanding or fundraising, you need to have a board in place to help you. They're going to be so valuable that you won't even imagine the advice and the guidelines and the protection, the risk factors, and everything else that they do. So I'm going to suggest that your business needs to have a board too. And that board will help you grow faster. So what are the positions that are needed on a board? Currently, the positions are going to be often executive level positions. So these people should have experience in some role of executive leadership. It could be the CEO, the CFO, the CMO, your CTO, your COO, and all of those letters after C, that's the chief executive. And then you've got your level: marketing, technology, finances, operations, executive leadership. So all of these should have had some sort of experience leading a company or being in a high level position. The other type of positions you'll need someone with financial experience. That financial experience could be in fundraising, could be investing, could be in accounting, it could be in taxes. There's so many different financial people, but the financial person on the board is definitely going to have a different retrospect or introspect on the finances side of your business. That's exactly what I do. So the operations is another piece. Someone who understands the workings and the operations of a business. And again, it could be in your field, and it could be in a complementary field, or maybe a different field. So again, they don't have to be in your same industry. But operations are key because they're going to tell you how to lean out, operate more smoothly. It could be hiring better. It could be who you're going to put in a leadership role. It could be how you function and get everything together. But these people will be able to guide you. And of course, it's your business. But you want to have advisors that are on deck that have that kind of experience that maybe you're missing, or maybe it's just a different level that you have or they have compared to you that could offer some more insight into your business. You're going to absolutely want to have someone who specializes in fundraising or who has fundraised before, because every company, unless your business is just growing leaps and bounds, you're going to need some sort of financing, whether it's bank financing for a big purchase, a new building, expansion of the building, or maybe it's equity that you're looking to bring in, partnerships, silent partners, sell off, quote, stock opportunities for someone to invest in your business. So having that fundraising experience on your board, even though it is kind of financial, that's a niche that is particularly important, especially if you're trying to grow your business. You also want to have somebody who has marketing experience, someone who knows how to create and lead and go after the types of clients that you want. Because again, most business owners understand their service and their widget, their product, but maybe they don't understand marketing in the caliber or the level that maybe a marketing specialist on a board would have. And then finally, you always should have somebody on the legal side. Legal is so important to have because there's always going to be challenges. It could be hiring contracts. It could be risk that you're taking. It could also be a situation that comes up, a new law, a new direction that you're wanting to head into. It could be new agreements that you want to have. Now, all of these positions I've just listed are advisory positions. They may not be your attorney, your accounting specialist, your marketing person. They should probably be outside of your business, but they're there to help guide you, not necessarily execute on it. So then if you have a legal issue, maybe the legal person that has that expertise on your board can make the recommendations. Then you go to your attorney, your business attorney, and have those documents created. Does that make sense? So these people are truly valuable in the guidance of you as the CEO of the company and the direction that you want to take your business. They're going to help support that. So now, how do you form a board? There are many ways to form a board. You can have positions that are needed in your company. So these could be people that work in your business. It could be maybe your accountant does sit on your board. Maybe your attorney does sit on your board. But these are positions that you may need in your company, but you reach out to board members who can help guide you in that. Again, boards don't often execute the strategy, but you could have a dual factor that someone who helps you execute it is also someone who sits on the board. Now, a great place to seek out is to look for volunteers. There are plenty of volunteers in the executive world that will help you support your company and help sit on your board. As both my current board positions, I'm not paid to be a board member at this time. But there are paid board positions and professional board members that do board activities as a profession. Now, those can be rather expensive, but in the forming of a small business, you can always reach out to volunteers. These volunteers can be found through organizations like SCORE. SCORE is the Society of, Retired Executives. So these are people that can offer you advice and would be oftentimes willing to volunteer to sit on your board. Now, board meetings are often once a month, once a quarter to help you kind of stay on track and create strategies. So the volunteer position's not huge. But these volunteers are often very helpful, especially when you're starting or growing your business. So another way that you can get people on your board are your current advisors. So again, these could be a coach, these could be your legal team, these could be your local banker. These are people that could sit on your board. And again, it tends to be on a volunteer basis, but because they're already advising you, that this becomes a natural transition to have them sit on your board as well. So then there are paid, unbiased business advisors. These are people that have no financial gain by using your service, unlike your current advisors may have. These people are often paid and that they will come in and give you recommendations. Now, the pay scale can be as little as what their time's worth for a few hours a month, to having them on retainer, to having, maybe including travel. I'm going to a business a board retreat later on today, actually. And so that board retreat, they're putting us up in a hotel and they're paying for our meals and we're sitting down for a 2-day board session. So those tend to be a little bit bigger. But paid, unbiased business advisors will also be great resources for boards as your board gets bigger. And then obviously the professional board members that I mentioned before. So do you know of anybody in your current sphere that you could think about to have sit on your board and help you make decisions? I hope I'm getting the wheels spinning on you for you, and to get you to start think about having advisors in your business and what value that they provide. So why do you need a board? For your business? We've been talking about it for a little while now, and I've mentioned a couple of ideas. I've mentioned a couple of reasons. I've mentioned who often becomes a board member and how they help you and what positions you are. But why do you need to have a board around your business? And I think my number one reason is because you are not an island. You are not alone in your business. And nobody that has formed a successful business in their life has ever done it on their own, carrying the entire weight of all the decisions on their own shoulders. So I encourage you, reach out, find people to come on to your board and create it. Buy them dinner. Sit down and have a dinner where you're talking about strategies and planning. That would reward them. Pay them a little bit if you have to. Do some sort of trade with them. But do not do it alone. So no one, again, is an island, and you shouldn't be one either. Another reason why you need a board is that you can share your ideas. And you can share your ideas with those people that have already tried those ideas, or maybe that they've had better ideas, or maybe they've tried that idea and it didn't work. So it's an opportunity for you to have a sounding board where you can share your ideas on your business and get successful decisions made based on the experience of others. And then getting that guidance that other boards have, or the board members have had in their business and in their experience, and maybe other boards they've sat on. You're going to want to have that guidance in your business so that way you can make great decisions. Then use their experience. I bet they even have contacts for people and supporting services that can help you do what they're advising you to do. And that advice is going to be all around your business. Not your business and that person's business and that person's business. So if you've ever sat in a mastermind, you're going to share your idea, but it's going to be shared with a whole bunch of people. These people are looking at your business and understanding your situation and making sure that the decisions that you make are only going to increase your speed to success. So I encourage you, go out and get a board. Build one up. It could be 3 people. It could be 10 people. It could be 20 people. You know, the bigger your company, the more the challenges you have. But I think I would encourage you at the least amount. Go grab 3 people in the business world that you know, that maybe you look up to and they've done well, and ask them if they would be willing to help you by sitting on your board. One other type of board member you can also ask for, and I forgot this in the earlier part. If you have an excellent client who has experienced your service and understands exactly what you provide, and they're a great promoter of your business, that's another potential board member you can have because they use it. Why did they use it? What attracted them? You can get so many valuable answers out of them and insights that maybe you didn't think about. So again, I encourage you, go out, get a board, create a board, minimum 3 members, not including yourself. So 3 new members, you got a party of 4, and you sit down and you strategize about your business. Do it once a quarter at the minimum, and I promise you, you will increase your success and your speed to that success. So thanks for listening today. I hope you put an idea, I've put an idea or 2 into your mind that will help you grow your business, control your money, and become more profitable. If you'd like to know more specifically how to increase your own profits in your business, let's chat. My contact information will be in the podcast description. So I'm always available for you. I'm a very giving person, so you'll find at least one solution through this phone call. So I'm excited to announce my new book is out. Yay! Big Profit Secrets Exposed. It's on Amazon. And it is my foundation for how I coach and consult and everything that I talk about on this podcast and more. And so I'm going on a speaking tour this year in 2020. I'm really excited. So if you have a group that I might be able to speak to that would value my information and maybe they can have some ideas that I can share with them, then please send me an email. I would appreciate that. And also, if you want my podcast notes with a list of things that I've provided, hit me up with a quick email and I'll send them off to you. I'd love to hear your questions, feedback, and ideas for future shows. Please comment and ask some questions today on the podcast. We'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think. You can always reach out to me at Marcia at Bella Financial Group. You can catch Profit with a Plan on any of your favorite podcast players, and I'm looking forward to more great profitable information on next week's show. So until then, make your plans and profit with them.